Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another car review. This is Rohit and you're watching AutoClan. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the facelifted Honda Amaze 2021. I'll be showing you what's new on the outside as well as the interiors, engine specifications and the on-road price. So watch the video until the very end, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing it. I make car and bike reviews, and tap on the bell notification for the latest updates. Alright, so as you can see, this Honda Amaze has finally received its facelift or the update. Well, to begin with, the most significant change is the new grille, which has been replaced. The outgoing model used to have a single thick chrome bar, and now you get these two large horizontal lines, which gives much more symmetric appeal. Also, the headlamps have been revised. You get these new set of LED headlamps with DRLs and turn indicators. Moving to the lower bumpers, you get these new fog lamps, which are LED ones this time, along with some chrome inserts. Well, that's pretty much it as far as the front is concerned. Now moving on to the sides. The shape remains the same. Of course, the dimensions haven't been changed. It is still a 4 meter or a sub 4 meter sedan, which rivals other cars in the segment like Suzuki's Dzire, Hyundai's Aura and Ford's Aspire. The wheel size remains the same. You get these 15-inch wheels. However, the pattern of the alloys have been changed this time. You get this new set of 15-inch diamond cut alloy wheels with a better pattern. Moving to the top, the ORVMs or the wing mirrors are electrically adjustable, power foldable and have the turn indicators in them. You don't get any sunroof as such for the Amaze or be it for its rivals. You get chrome door handles along with keyless entry and go function for the driver's side and the passenger side as well, which is again nice to have feature. These chrome linings and the side skirts at the bottom are part of the accessories. Again, just like the front, the rear section has also been revised. Actually, it's the tail lights that pretty much stands apart from the previous ones. Now you get this dual line sort of pattern or two inverted C's. I just don't know what to call it. But yeah, the shape of the tail lights remains the same, except you get a different pattern this time. You get the turn indicators and reverse parking light in it. You can see the lettering of the variant name and the engine badge. This is VX, which is the top of the line variant, and IVTEC is the petrol engine badge. Speaking of which, the Amaze facelift is available in 3 variants, namely E, S and VX. E here is the base variant, S is the mid variant, and VX, which I am reviewing it right now, is the top of the line model. Here's the placement for the rear parking camera, which is actually placed under the tailgate, followed by the rear bumper, which has 4 parking sensors, and also a revised lower portion with rear reflectors and chrome highlight. Alright, let's open the tailgate and check the boot space. So the total boot space that you get in this Honda Amaze 2021 facelift is 420 liters, which is really good. And all you get is a trunk light, which is placed at the top. Also a space saving spare wheel, which is a steel one, not the alloy. The inner part of the tailgate has the fabric lining this time. Well, that's all about the boot space. On the rear window, you have the defogger along with high mount stop lamp, and on the top you have the shark fin antenna. Alright, let's move on to the interiors. You get chrome door handles like I said earlier. The doors open wide enough. Down there you can see the scuff plate, which has the blue illumination saying Amaze. You get beige fabric seats with fixed headrests. You can have seat covers as an accessory from the Honda. Alright, let's get in. The Amaze is known for its rear seat comfort. I have good amount of knee room, leg room, as well as the foot room. I'm pretty much comfortable. My height is over 5 foot 10 inches and I have no issues with the headroom. The only thing which could have been better is the under thigh support. Other than that, it's quite nice. There you have the front dashboard. The floor is pretty flat. The center passenger shouldn't face any issue with the leg and the foot room. And one more thing which could have been included would be the rear AC vents. For the convenience, you get 12 volts power socket. At the center on the top, you have reading lights. You get grab rails. And yeah, at the center you get this foldable armrest along with 2 cup holders. On the doors you get power window buttons. The door opener is finished in silver. And in the lower doors you have the door pockets for your water bottle along with speaker. Well, that's about the rear seats. Now let's move on to the front seats as well. Like I said earlier, you'll be getting keyless entry and go function along with chrome door handles. Alright, let's open the door. Again, the front doors open wide enough. You'll be finding these silver accents along with door openers, which is again finished in silver, followed by your driving side controls. You get power window buttons, child lock, lock and unlock, ORVM controls, and a button for the auto fold function for the ORVMs. And just like the rear doors, you have door pockets for your water bottles, and next to it you have the speaker. Just like the rear, you get this cuff plate. Again, fabric seats with adjustable headrests. The driver's seat is height adjustable along with reclining function, so you can have your comfortable setting. The boot release lever has been placed here. The bonnet release and the fuel lid release have been placed here. There you have the pedals along with proper dead pedal. Moving on to the top, you get headlamp leveling adjustment, followed by engine start stop switch with the silver surround, and it's illuminating. Alright, let's get into the seat. Now the steering wheel this time has got some silver accents. Coming to the steering column adjustment, it is only tilt adjustable. It is not telescopic as such. The mounted controls on the left side are for the infotainment. You have voice input buttons, phone buttons, volume and track syncing buttons. And on the right side you have the cruise control switches. Alright, let's turn on the ignition. Now the instrument console that you get here is an analog one. You get two dials, one for the tachometer and the other for the speedometer. And both of these dials have been separated by a multi-information display in the center. The screen in between displays time, trip meter, kilometers run, fuel efficiency, fuel gauge, and the temperature. And the rest of the indicators have been placed at the corners. You get this manual stick to adjust the trip meter. So the instrument console is pretty basic. Behind the steering wheel on the right side you have the light controls. And on the left you have the placement for the wiper controls. Alright, now moving on to the center dash. You get these new AC vents at the top. Materials used here are hard plastics. Also you get the same silver treatment which you have seen on the doors. You can see it's on the doors, the passenger side dash, and the steering wheel. The glove box here happened to be a larger one, so you got a lot of space inside. Now moving to your infotainment screen. The surroundings have been finished in piano black. However, on the right side you have the placement for the hazard light. The screen here happens to be a 7-inch TFT infotainment touchscreen, which supports smartphone connectivity like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, voice command video playbacks. It supports Bluetooth for hands-free telephone, FM radio. The thing which I really liked about this infotainment is the screen responsiveness. The touch response is absolutely great. It's super fluid. There's no lag at all. And the interface as well, it's very intuitive. So overall, it's a great infotainment screen. Also, you got easy accessible buttons on the side. You have home button, volume buttons, and voice input buttons as well. Following that, you have this automatic climate control system. You got knobs on the either sides to increase or decrease the fan speed on one side and the temperature on the other side. Also, there are other buttons for different AC functions. And on the top, there's a little screen which shows you temperature and the fan speed. Now the charging ports here, you get 3 of them, out of which one is a 12 volts 180 watts power outlet, which is followed by 2 other 1.5 ampere and 1 ampere USB ports. So you got a total of 3 charging ports. So the other passengers in the cabin shouldn't face any problem while charging their phones. There's some space to put your phone or wallet, followed by 2 cup holders. Now coming to the gearboxes, the same set of transmissions were carried forward from the pre-facelift model. So you do get the option for both manual and automatic transmissions as well. Now this gearbox here is a 5-speed manual gearbox, whereas the automatic variant comes with CVT or the continuous variable transmissions from Honda. Then you have this manual handbrake, followed by the armrest, which is slidable and finished in leather. You have to put a little effort while moving or sliding this armrest. Opening the armrest, you have some storage space inside. Moving on to the top, on the corners you have the grab rails. In the center you can find these 2 individual reading lights, one for the passenger and the other for the driver, followed by your IRVM or the interior rear view mirror, and finally a sun visor. Well, that's all about the interiors of this new facelift Amaze 2021. Alright, now let's talk about the powertrains and the fuel economy. So this Amaze facelift retains the same set of engines from the outgoing model. It is offered in a 4-cylinder 1.2 liter petrol engine, which puts out 88 brake horsepower and a maximum torque of 110 Newton meters. On the other hand, you have the option for the diesel variants as well. Now the diesel powertrain here is a 4-cylinder 1.5 liter unit, which puts out 100 brake horsepower and a 200 Newton meters of peak torque for the manual, whereas the CVT variant puts out 80 brake horsepower and a peak torque of 160 Newton meters. Coming to the fuel economy, the company claims a fuel efficiency of 18.6 kilometers per liter for the manual petrol variants and 18.3 kilometers per liter for the CVT petrol variants. On the other hand, the diesel manual variant returns 24.7 kilometers per liter and 21 kilometers per liter for the diesel CVT variant. The new Amaze comes in a choice of 5 colors. The one that you're seeing here is the meteoroid grey metallic. Then you have red, white, silver and brown metallic, Finally, coming to the on-road prices, diesel base model Amaze E costs around 9,87,000 rupees on-road Delhi, while the top model diesel Amaze VX costs around 12,17,000 rupees on-road Delhi. Similarly, the petrol base model E costs around 7,11,000 rupees on-road Delhi, and the top model petrol VX costs around 9,21,000 rupees on-road Delhi. So that's all for the review, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing it. It would really help us making more of such content. So thank you so much and have a nice day.